Hey, Kathy Wagner from RetailMavens.com. Welcome to the I Heart My Store video series. Today, I heart my sucky employees. That's right, you heard it right. Okay, so stick with me here. You get to the door, you get to your store, you unlock the door, you walk through the door. Let me tell you, you try and walk through the door because you trip over all the trash that's there that hasn't been taken out, and the boxes that are not broken down, they're just all sitting there. You're like, oh my gosh, how many times have I told them what to do, and yet, all right, okay. So you walk to the front counter, you turn on the point of sale system, your computer, and you realize we're all out of tissue paper. Are you kidding me? And the small bags haven't been replaced, haven't been refilled. I mean, they know they're supposed to do that. Oh, jeez. So you walk to your desk and you look on the floor and you see there a note on the floor and it says this. Good morning, Kathy. I didn't want to bother you yesterday, but I have to come in 2 hours late today because my cat... And then there's a 2-paragraph explanation going on. And meanwhile, you've got an appointment with a vendor in half an hour and they're not going to be in now for 2 hours. What? Oh my gosh, you are so mad. You are so aggravated. Let me tell you, there is no loving going on here, right? There is just no love present here. You are so angry. But do you want to get off this merry-go-round? All right, let me tell you. There are 3 reasons why your employees are like this, and then 3 things you can do to change it. So let's start. Let me tell you that really nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I want to be a bad employee today. My goal today is to be totally sucky. No one does that, do they? Of course not. There's 3 reasons why your employees aren't performing. Number one, they don't know exactly what to do. Number 2, they don't know how to do it. Or number 3, they don't care. Now, I know you want to raise your hand at that last one because you're so frustrated at this moment. But really, are you really sure that you've done everything you can to make sure it's really clear to them what you expect? I know for me that was what really got me down. So do this. I'm going to tell you 3 ways you can turn this all around, okay? The first thing you need to do is get a pen and a piece of paper, or at least fire up your computer and open up a Word document. I want you to detail specifically and exactly all the procedures that they need to do for your store. I want you to tell them exactly what you expect for the opening procedure, what you expect for closing. I want you to talk about what your expectations are about dealing with customers. I want this all to be written down. It is so worth the time, okay? Think of how frustrated you were. Take the time to do it, to eradicate this problem. It will get rid of the problem. And in fact, in the future, every time you're frustrated with the way they're behaving or the way something's happening, I want you to ask yourself, have I written this down anywhere? Is this documented? I don't care if there's only you and one other person in the store. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. You've got to do this. If you need some help with some suggestions for opening or closing procedures, shoot me an email at Kathy@RetailMavens.com. I've got a bunch of them that I've come up with for other clients. I'd be happy to share it with you. Okay, so that's the first thing. Write down all these procedures and expectations, okay? Specifically. Number 2, set a meeting with your employee. I want you to sit down and go over each thing, line item by item, okay? And clearly defining them, and clearly defining, I don't know how else to say it, clearly clarifying each thing, and really giving them an opportunity to have some give and take about it, okay? And then at the end, tell them what the consequences are if they don't do it, and then have them sign it. That's what I want you to do. The 3rd thing is that then I want you to use this form then as the review sheet for them. And I want you to go over it every month for 3 months and then to utilize it every 3 months after that. It's such a great way for you to have an opportunity to talk to your customers, your employees, and for them to be able to share back with you. But isn't that genius? You can use the same document then as your review form for them. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right, guys, so that is then by following through on these 3 things, you're going to be able to turn those employees, you'll be able to say, I love my dreamy employees. And that's what I want for you. I want you to love your employees and I want you to love your store, because when you love your store, it will love you back. It will love you back, and you'll finally get what you want. And in fact, in honor of Valentine's Day and February 14th, for the first 14 fast-acting retailers, I'm offering an I Love My Bank Balance call. What we're going to do in this call is in less than half an hour, we will come up with 3 things that you can do to increase your bank balance right now, this minute. That's what I want for you. We're going to talk about increasing your foot traffic. We're going to talk about finding the hidden money that's in your store. It's always there. I can always find it. I really want to increase the love factor in your store. I want it to be a love fest going on. That way, you'll enjoy life and enjoy work so much more, and that's what I want for you. All right, thanks. Give me a call or give me an email, Kathy@retailmavens.com. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.